All right. Welcome to the Chris and Kyle Explore the Universe podcast, episode number 7. Lucky 7?
Yeah.
And we have
Lucky
one of
number
our very
7.
good friends here, Chris Higgins.
Yeah.
And we have
And he brought with him Greg Kennedy.
Greg Kennedy. Nice of you to finally show up.
We kind of come in a pair.
Yeah. Well, we had to bring Chris. We had to bring your boss, Chris, to make sure you show up.
Well,
Last time
he was leaving the house. I was like, I'm not going to sit at the house alone. I'm coming wherever you're going.
And I wasn't going to make the journey alone. That's scary as hell.
So we're a team, a unit.
Yeah, and we brought, we gave Greg the special mic for the show.
Because he's special.
I have the most power, I think.
We're glad you're feeling better. Last time we wanted to have you as a guest.
You were sick. You had the cold?
I had the cold.
You had the cold?
No one believes me about this cold. I got everyone sick.
Well, usually, Chris, if your friend is sick,
Haters.
you wouldn't expect to see them that night working, right?
Not
No.
later on.
Say you had plans with your friend during the day,
Yeah.
and then they called you and said, I'm sick.
Yeah.
And then you were like, okay, well,
Cool,
maybe
like-
we'll try again. And then you go to work that night, and then they're at your job.
I'd say that's just capitalism right there. You know, he had to go. I'm sticking up for Greg.
I don't have insurance, and I worked 10 hours this week.
You worked 10 hours?
I need all the hours I could. So yeah, I was at work not having a great
All right,
time.
you know what? Never mind.
And you had the 6-hour flu.
I didn't know that.
I was a long time.
I didn't know that you had a full week's worth of work there.
Yeah. My 10 hours spread out between 3 days.
We gotta talk about your overtime.
Yeah. Well, shouldn't that be overtime?
He's getting paid right now, overtime. He's clocked in.
Am I?
Yeah.
My boss is sitting back.
We brought him too. Greg can't go anywhere alone.
His boss is one of our friends. That'll be on another episode. He's here to supervise actually.
Yeah.
The game.
Well, he's here to talk to Greg about how much overtime he's
He's a manager at Laugh Factory. And Greg told me he has to do the pod today, and he's like, I'm clocking in. He's like, well, I gotta go with you to supervise.
I had to go with him because he doesn't want to ride alone. Then he had to come with me because he's trying.
Because he's his boss.
He's my boss. Trying to make. Which, by the way, he is patient zero. Actually, Alex gets me sick, then I get everyone else sick. That's how we roll.
And I never get sick.
Really?
No, hardly ever.
Oh,
I don't get sick often either.
I'm powerful.
Me too, but I feel like this just jinxed all of us.
Yeah, I'm good. I have the antibodies now.
Antibodies of what?
Like no body is allowed to come near me.
He's got no body. He's just a head.
I'm gonna be riffing all night.
No bodies are allowed to come near me. Holy shit, how did he do that?
Alex, I think we should clock him out.
Where did he learn that riff?
This is not worth the cash.
Dude,
Yeah.
who taught you how to riff?
Oh man.
This is my favorite time of the year.
Why the holidays?
Christmas?
Yeah, just like around the holidays, like December.
You feel good?
Hanukkah?
Yeah, well, Hanukkah, Christmas, Ramadan.
When you're a kid, that little stretch of Thanksgiving to Christmas, even Thanksgiving to New Year's is a nice little stretch.
Takes a long time.
Yeah.
How am I gonna get my fucking Power Rangers? I gotta wait.
I gotta wait.
I'll kill somebody.
Did you guys look at your toys? Like, did you guys know where your parents hid them?
No.
No.
How old
I
were
know.
you? Like, how long do you guys believe in Santa? Like, when were you like, it's not real?
I was all right, well, this is going to sound whatever. I was in Chile one time for Christmas down
Like Chile's
in South America.
South America. Okay.
And Santa, like there was like an event. I think I was in 5th grade, and they're like, Santa's here. Everyone can go ask Santa for like what they want for Christmas. And Santa was fucking hammered, and his beard was like falling off. And I was in 5th grade, and I was like, all right, I think it's time for you guys to fucking come clean. This shit-faced Chilean is not Santa Claus.
Sounds like my dad.
He's a skinny guy with his beard
Dude,
falling
just a
off.
hammered dude with like an old beard. Yeah, and I was like,
Singing
all right.
Santa Baby.
And my brother was not. My brother was duped. My brother was like, that's definitely Santa.
Idiot.
My mom was like, all right, Santa's not real. You cannot tell your brother. He's an idiot. And yeah.
Did you want to tell him? Or did you?
I think I
keep it
did tell him
secret?
later on because that's
Yeah.
my boy. I wouldn't keep anything from him.
Yeah. You don't want your brother to be.
I was just one of those kids that was like constantly just curious. I was 6 when I realized there was no Santa because I put out the cookies, I did everything, and I finally just kept going up to my sister. I'm like, just tell me the truth. Like, he's not gonna come, right? There's no magic. There's no Santa. And she's just like, no. And I was just crying. I was like, you guys lied to me.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
When did you realize Santa it wasn't real?
It was senior year of high school.
I was just about to go to college.
Like lost his virginity.
It was May my senior year. You made it through Christmas that
I had
year.
had sex 3 years
They
prior.
tricked me.
The first time I had
Yeah, he
sex.
lost his virginity sophomore year, but
Yeah.
until senior year is hanging on to that Santa.
First time I had sex, I still believed in Santa Claus.
That's why I came so early.
He's coming, he's coming. Who? Santa. Santa. I can hear the
coming.
sleigh.
And me, Merry Christmas.
You put sleigh bells on the back of your legs.
Every time you hump.
The wild thing is there has to be like middle-aged adults that still believe in Santa.
I mean, you can continue to believe.
I think Trump probably believes in Santa.
He believes he's Santa.
There's no way
That
he
he's in
doesn't.
charge of Santa.
Yeah, we're gonna bring him down this year.
Santa's coming back down this year. Yeah, it was senior year, and I saw my parents unloading the car and putting Christmas presents under the tree, and I was like, "This is fucking terrible."
You guys are liars! And then you
can't
ran upstairs with your hands behind your back.
Running with his whole body out front.
Oh, he's going quick. Oh, he's running.
But some kids know, like my niece knows that mall Santas are not Santa.
Yeah, well, isn't it people believe that those are the helpers?
Yeah, like Santa's friends.
Santa has body doubles.
Yeah.
There's people out to kill him.
Did your mom ever leave you alone with the mall Santa?
No. There's
I don't want to talk about it.
there was an incident.
It was my senior year.
Me and Greg were seniors in high school. We
mall
had just
Santa.
finished having sex with a mall Santa. And I said, wait, real Santa wouldn't do this.
He would do it like this.
He would do it like this.
What do you want for Christmas? I'll tell you what I want.
You've been a bad boy.
Let me show you what Santa was supposed to do.
Oh no!
This is not.
This is all fake.
It's all
fake.
That
What do
makes
you
it
mean?
worse. That makes it worse. It's just coming from here. It's not. It's all in my brain. It's okay.
It's okay. I'm just thinking.
Greg, what's your best Christmas memory?
It was my senior year.
I had just fucked Santa.
I don't know. I
Me
remember
and Kyle just tag team Santa.
getting a N64 or GameCube was a huge moment.
Yeah.
That was wild.
What was your game? Like your go-to game?
I mean, N64 was Mario 64, and then GameCube was a lot of Mario Kart.
No Madden.
Madden on Nintendo. We were playing Blitz, Playboy.
Yeah.
We were tackling
Tackle
people.
the guy like 5 times after the whistle was over.
Yeah, you could do lots of treachery.
Blitz was so fun. There was so much
You ever
treachery.
played Blitz?
No, I was at NBA Jam.
Yeah, NBA
It's-
Jam was good.
It's football blitz.
Yeah.
So you just
Or
played
it's
the whole
football
time?
NBA Jam.
You just you can tackle somebody and then start elbow dropping them and stuff.
Oh, so it was like the WWE.
It was like
meets-
like Mortal Kombat football.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was cool, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
You
Like,
get one of the machines. You can buy them.
What kind of machines?
Like what are they called?
Oh, the Blitz machine.
yeah.
Oh, like an arcade.
Yeah, like an
arcade
arcade game. You should get an arcade game for this place.
Well, we can't even afford microphones right now. This podcast has been.
He's got a microphone.
No, microphone.
this is good.
It's not
stands.
stand.
He had to use his arms. This is the first ever microphone.
Is this fucking
stand.
thing on?
It's organic, practically.
Y'all aren't listening to me on here?
Sorry, we're listening,
Yeah,
Greg.
that thing's muted.
Is this thing
Greg's been muted the whole time.
That's okay.
My favorite Christmas memory. Thank you for asking. You sons of bitches.
I was in north of Spain.
I was in. I
My
was in
father
Mayo-
traveled for work.
My father took me to Mallorca one time.
I met the Queen.
I was a Chilean man. He was
What?
drunk, of course.
So why did you travel so much as a kid?
I don't know. My dad. That's just like what we did.
They had a
Was your
lot
dad
of
in
money.
the CIA, you think, or no?
I don't know. No one's to be sure. No one knows.
So he just loved taking
He
the
was
family
a-
all over the country?
He was a dentist.
Your father was a dentist? But he was a
Traveling,
like a
yeah.
Navy dentist? Or?
He worked for the U.S. consulate
people's
for
teeth
like
out.
12 years in Kathmandu.
Dude,
Are you saying real words? You said
Kathmandu.
So your
No,
dad worked for the
yeah.
State Department.
Yeah, he worked
Never
for the
been?
State
You know
Department.
what that means, right?
He worked
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
State Department during the Cold War, right below China, between Pakistan and India. Yeah, he probably was a spy. He's also a really good shot.
You're dead serious, though, right
He
now.
can shoot a 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did your dad, was he a fan of
Friends call
Homeland
him
or no?
Steph Curry.
Homeland, the movie. He doesn't really watch anything like
Closer
that.
friends call him Seth Curry.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad doesn't even watch Homeland. Doesn't want to get a PTSD.
He doesn't want to watch spy. He loves action movies though, but he doesn't really like espionage movies.
Brings him back to the work days.
Yeah.
But now he's a retired dentist.
Yep. Now he farms. He just chills. He shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got
Farms weapons, Kyle.
He's got eggs. This is a story that might have convinced me he might have been a spy.
Tell us.
There's raccoons that were going after the eggs, his chicken coop every night. So my dad, of course, has night vision, like a night vision setup.
Of course.
So
your dad has that.
Yeah, but he sat out all night with night vision and a like a BB gun, and then shot the raccoon.
Your dad was a sniper.
He didn't kill them. He just peppered them with BBs, let them know who's boss. And the raccoons haven't been back to the chicken.
He also grabbed a rattlesnake out of the chicken coop, and I asked him if he killed it, and he's like, "We will coexist with the snake." And I was like, "Okay."
So we cut off the head of the snake.
No, he just let it go. And
My dad was crazy growing up. We would belong to a country club because my mom's fancy as fuck, and my dad was not about that life. And he would come to the country club and just hop in the pond and start pulling out the snapping turtles.
No
Check
way.
out this guy, and it was like a big old dinner plate sized snapping turtle, and they'd be like, "Come on, kids."
And the head of the country club was like, "Mr. Higgins,
Oh
do you
yeah,
have a moment."
They were like, they're like, "Mrs. Higgins, you got to stop bringing your husband to the country club. He keeps getting in the pond."
Was this in Colorado?
Yeah.
So country club, full country club with golf too?
No,
Or
it was like a tennis. My mom
Same.
played a
We
lot
had
of
the same,
tennis,
yeah.
so it was only a tennis club. Yeah, it was called Meadows.
That's crazy.
I just went and swam. I sucked at tennis, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I was good, and then I realized in high school when I was on the team that I was bad because it was freshman sophomore team, and there was 36 people, and I was number 36. Yeah. They had like a board. They're like, "Bader, you're 36." Then one time I was beating this kid Shiva 4-0, and to go challenge board, you go up to number 4. The coach comes up. He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. It's starting to rain." I'm like, "Coach, it's 4-0. Like
About
two
to
more."
beat Shiva.
He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You know what?" He's like, "And talk to your mom about getting private lessons with me." So the coach is all about the money.
Oh.
So he cut off me and Shiva, and then Shiva ended up playing number 8, and I was 36 all year, and then I quit.
Whatever happened to Shiva?
Yeah, where is
I
he
think
now?
they're still doing it.
Does Shiva have a podcast? Don't think so.
No, don't think so.
Yeah.
It's called Shiva Me Timbers.
It's a pirate podcast. Yar!
Shiva joined the State Department with Mr. Higgins.
Back to Shiva Me Timbers, where we walk the plank of truth.
Shiva's a spy.
Love Shiva's podcast.
This podcast is incredible. It's got an alt-right lean to it, but I like the pirate stuff.
I like the pirate stuff. The pirate stuff is nice.
January 6th is going to be a big day. Yar.
It sounds like you're a lot different from your mom and dad.
I'm probably pretty similar to my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a good shot,
I'm pretty
too?
similar to both my parents. My mom's a space cadet and loses everything all the time.
Chris loses everything. Mm-hmm. Chris
Really?
will come downstairs and be like, "Where
lot
are
of
my
bookings.
keys, Greg?" I'm like, "I don't know."
It's not because of marijuana?
I forget about bookings too. I'll be like, "Oh no, I'm at the Lincoln Lodge this weekend."
And you're like,
And I'm
you're like, "I'm in Florida. I'm doing sites
Kyle, I'm in Minnesota. Please help. I'm an idiot again.
It does happen about every other month.
Kyle's like, "I got it. It's okay. We fucking
Well, dude, you know there's this thing on my iPhone. It's a calendar.
Yeah, no,
and
I
then
ha-
you just put it.
I
like,
put things in there.
What's it called?
Got Google Calendar.
Oh, God.
What the hell is that?
I think it's iCalendar.
I'm on Lincoln Lodge this weekend, Saturday.
You sure about that?
Yep, I'm stoked. I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be awesome. I moved my flight. I was on Lodge, didn't know again, and then I was like, I can't bail. I have to move my flight. So I'm flying out on the 24th now.
Nice.
We're not going to be high-fiving the whole time, right?
We
could.
will, yeah. I think a lot more.
Because
probably.
I'm tapped out. I got to hold this fucking mic up. My arms are tired.
Double high five.
You want me to hold your mic for a little?
Don't touch it. I'm doing something.
Okay.
This is a mental battle now. No, I'm just kidding. This is easy.
Greg, this isn't about Christmas, but I do just want to go after one of the funniest things I ever think about you. Whenever I think about you, is the year that you gained 50 to 60 pounds just by eating Italian beefs every day.
Yeah, it was a good. It was bulking season.
Yeah. Every time I saw you, I'd be like, "You look like shit. What is happening to you?"
I gained-
You gained 15 pounds every time I saw you.
It was so much weight in a year. I would just go home late, and there was a sign flashing, said Clark Street Dog, open till 4 a.m. I was like, well, it's open.
Might as well waddle my way in there real
Wait,
quick.
Dead sober, you'd go have these things?
God, no.
And I was gonna say you're a serial killer.
That's the key when you're drunk. When you stop drinking, I do not eat nearly as much.
You don't eat as bad. Yeah.
No, yeah.
I just
No,
moved
not
to
at all.
I moved to Chicago. I was like, everyone's eating these sandwiches. It's fine. I obviously can eat them a lot.
You
Everyone
said you
eats
ate them
here.
every day.
It was like probably like 5 Italian beefs a week. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So 5 nights a week you're drinking.
I mean,
Are you
when I first
not?
moved here, I was drinking a lot.
Or
But yeah, I gained so much weight. It was a lot
Greg.
of weight.
That was the worst high five ever.
That's bad.
So you gained 50 pounds in 1 year?
It was like 70
That's
in a
sick.
year.
no way, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
How'd you lose it?
By not eating Italian beef.
Yeah.
Such an awesome way to gain weight. You're like, wow, this is a really easy fix.
Yeah,
For me, it's a mystery. I'm like, what's happening to me?
I had to get it under wraps. I gained so much. It was like a scary amount.
He was so
quickly.
fast.
Yeah. There's pictures. I had a big old tum-tum.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
There's a
remember
picture of
this.
me laying under Daryl's tree, actually, and I have a huge, my stomach it looks insane. I'll have to find it.
There was a picture the other day that we did Friendsgiving, and it was me and Clace and Joe and Emily, and I'm so full, and I'm sitting there like just bloated as fuck, and my stomach looks huge. I do have a big stomach, but it is bad. This photo, I've like clearly just had seconds. I'm sitting there like, okay, take the picture.
Take the picture, please.
We do have 6 Cuban sandwiches that I ordered too.
Oh, I'm gonna eat.
What are you guys eating? I'll be ripping the whole time, baby. Out here ripping. Get Shiva on the phone.
I'll be ripping the whole podcast.
No time to eat. We should call Shiva, see what he's up to.
Yeah,
You set up the next podcast.
Maybe
Maybe you're
he's
gonna eat all
sitting.
6 sandwiches, but you know,
Right
you just
there,
slowly,
right in that
you
seat.
slowly eat one. Then take 5 home with you.
These are good to take, right?
These are good, right? You guys don't need these.
The thing about gaining weight is it's so easy
Oh yeah.
to gain. Like once you're over 30, we're all in our 20s, but once you're over 30, it's so easy to gain a massive amount of weight in like 10 days.
That's crazy.
I love your joke about when your underwear is trying to roll off of you.
It always.
Yeah, I feel that every day. I'm like putting on. I think about you when I put on my underwear.
I think about you and I
man.
take them off.
I think about you guys when I shower.
Yes.
It's weird when we all think about each other.
Greg, when do you think about us?
All often.
When he's sick.
When I'm sick, yeah.
When I'm trying to bail.
You guys think I faked that? You guys are insane.
No, I
Everyone.
believe that you could randomly be sick. You just told us a story about how you ate Italian beefs every day.
It were a tasty treat.
but you moved from Ohio here.
Yeah.
And didn't Ohio have like garbage food too?
Not
I mean, it's a
Italian
garbage
beefs.
town, but
It's like
No one
I
has
feel like
Italian beefs.
the food in like that areas it's like it's bad for you, but it's not good enough that you want to eat it all
It's
the
just
time.
like Little Caesars.
Yeah.
That's all we have.
It's
in
also like
Cleveland.
driving versus walking. It's a lot easier to stop at a place when you're walking by it.
It was right by my house, and you could hear the sign. Tick, 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 tick. You know, like when the lights are
you could
flashing.
hear the. It wasn't the visuals. It was the. You were like, I don't even need. Oh God, I can hear the sign.
I've turned the corner and I just hear you had the lights ticking away.
I'm actually pretty hungry actually.
And then I'd walk in like, you want it dipped? I'm like, no, but can I have a side of the gravy so I can slowly dip it myself?
That's so much worse.
I want extra gravy, please.
Extra gravy, please. I want to gain 80 pounds in 1 year. And then I did. And I became the most powerful boy.
Did you always get French fries?
Oh, yeah. Beef and fries.
I'd rather like get a second sandwich than the fries.
I was spray farting.
Spray fart.
I was spray farting around town.
What does that mean?
You know what it means.
Spell.
Why don't other cities have Italian beef? It's not that difficult to make.
I think they're
It's
illegal in
very
a lot of other
They're
cities.
illegal, yeah. They're illegal.
I think the obesity rate was skyrocketing in Philadelphia, and they're like, we just got to stick with Philly cheesesteaks. The Italian beefs are too much.
Yeah, you don't go anywhere else and there's no Italian beefs.
Well, now there's Portillo's like in California.
Yeah.
They're starting because they went public or something
Viral.
like viral.
They went viral.
They went viral. they were like our clips.
That's better than going public.
Yeah.
We're
guys-
going to go viral on Monday.
You guys go
Wall
public?
Street's going to go crazy.
We took the company viral.
Instead of saying we're going public,
going
there's a
viral.
big board meeting. It's like, guys, we've decided to go viral.
We've decided to go viral.
So everyone do this dance.
People are allowed to like our posts now. We are unlimiting comments.
We've taken our profile off of private.
Papa John went viral.
Really? What'd he do?
Ooh.
Kidding. I know what he did. Dude, I went to college
John's
with
house.
Papa John's like stepdaughter or daughter. We didn't find out until after. And then there was like a family photo on her Instagram. And it was like, that's
daughter John.
That's
Dr.
Papa
John.
John.
That's daughter
Dr.
John.
John.
So I went to school with daughter John. She was hot too.
Yeah?
Yeah, daughter John, if you're listening.
She was built like a meat lover's pizza. She had perfect pepperonis.
And her sausages, my God, her sausages.
Sausages was tasty.
If you're listening, daughter John, I'll set you up with my friend Greg.
Daughter John.
daughter John.
Imagine her. That's her name. She's working the register. Daughter John.
Daughter John Misty, we need you. Where are you?
Daughter John, meet Greg.
Meet Greg. He loves pepperoni.
Nice.
She was built like a meat lover.
I know a bunch of kids in their 20s who one of them are friends with someone who knows Papa John, and he like flew them into Kentucky. He got them like their own house in his guest house, and they said he'd come out and just like serve them lunch, and it was really nice, and then would just leave.
Papa
But,
John?
like, he was like Michael Jackson. Like these are all guys in their 20s who like said he's just a nice guy, and he had like a business
I'm cool.
mentor.
You know what I say.
Yeah.
You know,
You think he was doing
I'm a good
pills?
guy.
No, I don't know.
He was going back into his house.
There was no negative stories about him, but I said, you
I've
don't think
heard
it's
one.
like odd?
There's one really negative story about it.
I've heard one pretty negative one.
Hey, it's a good comeback.
Guys,
Shaq take over.
Guys, I gotta go. I gotta go say the N-word a bunch later. I need to leave.
Pizza better ingredients.
That's why he kept one.
Better ingredients,
Guys, I'll be right back.
better pizza. Oh my God.
Call up Papa John.
But you got to think that Shaq has met him.
Shaq O'Neal?
Well, because Shaq O'Neal.
No, different Shaq.
Why is that so
Do you know
jarring?
another Shaq?
Shaq O'Neal or Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaq O'Neal.
I know another Shaq.
Do you really?
My roommate in college, his name was Shaq.
Was he named after Shaquille?
No. Does that answer that?
Thanks for expanding.
Hey, Greg, what a great story.
Shaq.
I'm a good
Shaq
pop. I'm
O'Neal.
good.
Yeah, Shaq's probably met Papa.
He
Shaq
has
probably
to,
doesn't
right?
care.
Well, because Papa's still, they removed
they
him
were
from the
calling him
board,
Papa.
but I think he still like
Yeah.
owns it. or
What if
something.
Papa John's was talking to Shaq when he said it? That'd be okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Right.
What if
no,
he was quoting
I would be so
Shaq?
scared.
I was
You'd
quoting
be so
you.
scared.
I was
Every-
quoting him.
This was all in the plan.
Every person that accidentally says the N-word, they're like, it was a quote.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, who was the
Papa's
lady?
real name?
Who was the lady?
Tony?
The cooking lady.
John.
Paula Dean.
Oh,
So-
she said it
Oh, his
too.
name's
So
John.
Paula Dean, Papa John, and Shaq walk into a bar.
Yeah.
And Roseanne Barr is the bartender. It's Roseanne Barr.
And she says, "Any adamant for you guys?"
And then
Or
she
whatever
says
that
some-
sleeping medicine was that made her say that.
Oh yeah,
Ambien.
Ambient. What did I say? Adavant?
Adavant.
What's
Maybe
that?
it is Advent. I don't know.
An Adavant.
What's Adavant? That's something, isn't it?
for bonus?
Adavant?
Yeah. Is that a word?
I don't know.
It's Xanax.
Alex
Oh.
knows. That's my boss back there. I got 4 hours.
Otherwise, I had 10 hours. Yeah.
Wait, so
Really
it's
gets
was it
him
Xanax or Advent?
They're. I think
They're the same thing.
Ambient is what she
Ambien.
took.
She took a sleeping pill.
Yeah. It wasn't her fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the quote. Yeah, she did say that.
She's crazy. She's crazy, dude.
She's loco.
I go easy on her. Roseanne's still a great show.
It was one of the best shows growing up. That and the Cosby Show. Look what happened.
I didn't like either of those shows growing up.
Really?
Really?
I love
Whenever,
Roseanne.
whenever
like
they were
Roseanne.
on TV, I would be like, next channel.
Roseanne
So,
was
okay.
probably too blue collar for you.
Roseanne's, I could
Yeah.
smell
They're like,
Yeah.
where's
Club.
the country club
Yeah.
at? Why isn't there?
dad
why
not
isn't
even a
Santa
spy?
Claus Chilean?
Yeah, the dad's not even a spy.
What were your favorite shows growing up then? Like TV show wise?
Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
Fresh Prince?
Yeah, Fresh Prince
Yeah.
too.
Brady Brunch? Or that was too
No.
old for that?
Too old.
Brady.
Bunch.
I,
But the
liked-
reruns, I would watch them.
I didn't watch Brady Bunch. No, I didn't.
How old are you?
You were born in 1950.
I remember Brady Bunch coming on and being like, I'm not watching this old people
It was
shit.
on- what was it?
like,
What was
I
that?
I
like
may be
6 years old.
32. I
Not
may
like
be
Nick
62.
Nick at Night, or that was it. What was it called? What would it come on?
Nick Jr.?
It was like the late. I don't remember. Like Happy Days and shit was on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like South Park a
Nickelodeon
lot.
After
I
Dark.
love
Something like
Lucy.
that, yeah.
I was like 9 years old watching I Love Lucy.
Yeah, but you're different than us.
The year was 1971.
South Park was one of my favorite shows.
South
growing
Park
up.
was
That's a
the
great
one.
show.
My dad let me watch that.
Me
way
too.
Too young.
My
Yeah.
dad, when I was like in 4th or 5th grade, I like came down to get a water, and my dad was like, "Is your mom asleep?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, you gotta watch this."
Yeah, basically the same thing. My dad was like, "Mom's at book group. We're gonna watch South Park tonight, boys."
The Simpsons
Learn
too.
a little something about Colorado culture.
Book group was the best. Whenever my mom was going to book group, it was like the boys are back.
She was in book group, of course.
Yeah,
At the country club.
my mom would go to book group with all of her fancy friends, and they would read
My
about.
parents didn't have time for that because they were working in a goddamn factory.
Maybe
Greg's parents are both doctors.
the doctor factory.
The doctor factory.
Reed, we got bills to pay.
I went to the walk-in clinic a bunch over the pandemic to get
Just like to get tests.
COVID tests.
Okay.
They were like, they're free, and then I got a bill like 6 months later, and they're like, $600, please.
Did you have to pay it?
No.
You can just dispute it.
Yeah, I did.
Somebody
dispute
calls.
it.
People call me. I have so many unpaid medical bills. I get called every day.
I can see Greg on the other end like you're not gonna win this one.
They keep calling. They're like, you have to pay it, right? And I'm just like, and I hang up the phone.
I'm gonna go get beef.
I need a
Greg flips it on them, starts talking in Indian accent, asks for a social security number.
I did that the other day. Some guy called me and was like, "My name's Dan Smith," and he had the heaviest Indian accent I've ever heard. And I was like, "Oh, awesome! My name's," I said like, "Sohrab Singh. What are you up to today?" And then he like starts going at me. He's like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "India." And he's like, "Oh, cool." And I was like, "Where?" He's like, "Where?" It's like Goa. And then he starts going after me like all these details. He's like, "What beach in Goa?" And I was like, Goa Beach. And then he's like,
Goa Island.
He's like, "No." Well, he goes,
Have you
"That's
been to
not
Bar Goa?"
He goes, "That's not an actual beach, sir. You're lying." And I was like, "Well, your name's not Dean Smith."
You're not
And I
named
just
after a
hung up.
North Carolina coach.
Yeah, those people call you, just hang up. They're like, you owe us thousands of dollars, and I'm just like, that's hilarious. I'm not paying that. It affects your credit. Credit.
I don't need credit. I'm not
hell's
getting
that?
a home ever.
You can, from what I know, you can negotiate with them though. You can just like call all the medical bills you keep getting and just call and just say I have $10.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they'll just say no. You,
All right, we'll take
you
8.
need 50 back. All right, I'm about to file for bankruptcy, so I'll do it for 7. And then eventually they just say okay.
Never
All right.
mind. Take care. Have a
I'll
good-
start answering then.
We could
as
do it
soon-
together. We could do it on the pod. We could live talk to them. I'll negotiate for you.
Because as soon as they say, yes, is this Gregory? There's a heat wave that goes through my whole body.
Is this Greg? And you go,
And then I hang up.
you shit your pants.
And then I go, and I walk away, and I could go about my day knowing that I'm in debt.
You know what I should do right now? Smoke weed and play video games.
And then I do it. I smoke all
I
the
should
weed.
pick up an 11th hour at work this week.
That's getting to overtime talk, buddy.
You're capped at 10 hours a week.
You get me 25 hours, you better give me benefits. Chris just farted.
No, inside.
Chris farted.
I farted inside.
Is it my fault for serving the food?
No, no, no.
I was just trying to be
you
hospitable to
didn't
my
even
friends.
serve him food yet. You
I
just
didn't
let him look at food.
I didn't fart out my butthole. It was an indoor fart.
We're sitting on the same bench.
you
I
know-
felt the bench
You know when
rumble.
your stomach just
For
kind
the
of like,
weatherproof ones?
no, like in your stomach, it goes like, and you can hear it. Other people can hear it. I didn't fart out my butt just now.
Yes, he did. I felt the whole
No,
seat
it
rumble.
was one of my. It was a.
What is it like living with him?
It was a
with the amount he
sphincter.
passes
And,
gas.
It was a sphincter.
He doesn't come
inside.
out of his room. He has an insane addiction to video games.
You do really?
I play a lot of video.
All your
games.
success, and you love video games.
I do love video games. I play a good amount of video games. Yeah.
He
Have you
never
thought about
comes
doing
out.
a Twitch, being a Twitcher?
I'm actually probably going to start streaming next year. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
Good. You needed a couple more things.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Twitcher's better than a tweaker.
I need some more things on my plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good. At
I can't wait to edit those for you.
I'm good at technology too.
We have plenty of things for your plate.
My love plates.
Yeah, put up more work, and I'll just.
You got this.
Right, so
I don't need to edit a
Your
stream.
best friend is just like he's in there playing video games all day.
I don't play. I do play a lot of video games, but I feel like it's because I'll travel for like 10 days at a time.
Sure.
I have to talk to
So
people.
that's so you don't play video games on the road.
No. But
You
like,
don't ever take it with you?
no. Because I know it would probably not be a good idea. Because I have an addictive personality. And
Yeah, but
video games are right up there.
video games better than going out afterwards.
I don't really go out much after. I just go to the hotel and chill and jerk off.
Greg, you care to comment on this? I mean, you're really laughing.
You don't go out when you go on the road?
Not as much. I just drink at the club. I get hammered at the club.
So going out.
And then I head to my hotel, but I don't like go to another bar. I'm like, I'll take
I stay at the club till 3 a.m. and drink until they tell me to leave.
Yeah, that's not
True.
going out. That's
It's
like
not going out.
if anything.
There's, okay. I'm the idiot.
Yeah, you're the moron here.
I drank till 3 a.m, but I wasn't out. I was not out.
I live a
I would say
very
the same
healthy
thing.
lifestyle.
I'd be like, I was home early.
Oh, Vice City's coming in.
I was home early, 1:30 a.m.
Oh yeah, I sleep until pretty like 8. I honestly don't sleep in that much.
Oh, yeah, I was
Really?
blacked out, but I wasn't.
It's hard to sleep in. Can you?
It's
sleep in?
not that hard.
I sleep 12, 14 hours every
Yeah,
single
Greg's
day.
Greg is a very good sleeper.
Greg's also like he plays video games all day. I've been up, bitch, 2 hours
Hey,
writing.
cool it. Cool that shit
Usually
down.
wake up and write.
What's the portable video games? Like, is there a version of like
Switch.
Game Boy from
Nintendo
20 years ago?
Nintendo
Switch, yeah.
Switch or Steam Deck is the one that I want.
Are they the size of like iPads or no?
Yeah,
Small, yeah.
yeah, like these 2 squares. Just
So, but
about.
you would be like dangerously close to your addiction if you took them with you.
Yeah,
if you bought
yeah,
one.
it's like good for me. I also just like you go on the road, you're talking to people for like 10 straight days, and I'm definitely an extrovert, but I need to recharge for like a day. I get back and I'm like I play video games for like a whole day pretty much. Like just
I'm just giving Chris a hard time.
don't want to talk to anybody for like a day after I get back from
Sure, because you're saying hi to people, you're doing all that. Yeah,
like entertaining
Signing
taking
autographs.
pictures, signing autographs.
no autographs yet.
No
Autographs are kind of dead now.
Yeah.
What do you want somebody's signature for?
I'd take a picture with
Their
them and have
credit.
them sign my phone.
Just like, I have this.
I'm thinking about getting a
Yeah,
tattoo of
picture.
a QR code. And you can scan that, and that's where it goes to my social
Goes to your
That'd be
tour
awesome.
dates.
yeah.
Like-
Follow me. It's my website.
That's
right
a
here.
hustle right there. But tattoos don't come off.
I have a couple tattoos
Where?
You don't want to know.
on my wiener.
Yeah.
How old were you when you got your first tattoo?
24, 20.
And it was the rock
6.
tribal tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You smell it. The rock is good.
You have tattoos too, right?
It says, do you smell what the rock?
That's all it says.
Greg and I got tattoos together the other week.
in Cleveland.
Cleveland.
My friend Corey.
Really? Of a video game?
Yeah, as of an Xbox.
I got a Gandalf tattoo.
You got a Gandalf.
You fucking fool.
And I got a crow.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You got a Gandalf tattoo?
Come on, were you drunk?
No.
There it
This
is.
looks cool.
Oh, that's cool. That's an eagle.
It's my crow.
Oh, it's a crow?
Chris got a
Yeah,
crow.
it's a crow. it's a crow.
I thought it was an eagle.
It's clearly a crow, right?
Look like an eagle to you?
It's black.
Bro.
Did you know? You knew immediately it was a crow.
You
Oh,
see
it doesn't look
black
like an
eagles?
We were the Eagles. That was our school.
Oh,
So I know what Eagles look
Oh,
like.
sorry about it.
Okay.
What was your mascot growing up?
A red devil.
What? Really?
Yes. A Gower gladiator and a red devil.
Where are you from originally?
Iran.
Iran high. The Iran high. You went to Iran high school?
Yeah. right now, our
He went
mascot.
to IU.
IHS.
Our mascot doesn't look good right now.
I played tennis
the
at
supreme
IU.
leader, the Ayatollah. It wouldn't be. It's not a great tattoo
What
to get.
is the mascot of your school? The supreme leader, of course, is the mascot of every school in Iran.
The only tattoos you're allowed in Iran is of the supreme leader.
The Ayatollah.
This is a bit scary for me.
Is it?
You owe them a lot of medical debt.
That's who bought
you
Greg's
guys-
medical debt. The country of Iran bought his debt.
When you got your first tattoo, what was your parents' reaction?
Fear and tears.
Really?
My mom cried.
Yeah, I don't think my mom cared very much.
When I
mom-
got my belly button pierced, my mom was really upset.
You really have it pierced right now?
Oh, not even it closed, but I was 17.
You pierced your belly button?
Just trying to blend.
All the
Oh, are
American,
you living
all
in
the
Australia?
You can't be the only world guy
That
over
feels
here.
like an Australian thing. It's like, yeah.
I was rebelling. I wasn't getting enough attention.
Me and all my boys are getting our navels pierced. It's gonna be awesome.
Getting our ballerinos pierced.
That's right. I'm officially a red devil.
Me and all the red devils got our navels pierced today.
Dude, there were a lot of guys actually when I was in high school getting their nipples pierced.
Yeah.
By a lot, there was like 6 or 7. I was like, why?
I couldn't do that.
It's
be afraid.
so
On it.
painful.
I'd be afraid to get ripped out.
I got inverted nipples.
Right?
I would be so afraid.
My nipples go in.
You get inverted nips?
Yeah, dude.
Would you show them on the pod?
No,
They're almost out.
No, because
I can't actually.
he probably has an OnlyFans page, so he should charge for that.
He does.
Yeah, I do have an OnlyFans.
He
page.
has a special on OnlyFans.
I have a special on OnlyFans.
Did they go well?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't think so. Actually, I don't know. But they asked me
The check cashed.
Yeah, the check went through. I liked that part, and also it's from a British company, so I didn't get I didn't have to do a 1099. The taxes were different.
Let's not talk about taxes.
They paid the taxes.
We need to bleep this out.
It was awesome. Oh, you guys don't like paying taxes?
No, we just don't.
I want you to get
Oh.
audited.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
okay.
love paying taxes.
Oh, will I
Yeah.
get audited from a podcast?
We love the government. We don't know. Not at our rate right now.
One like this? Yes.
But it goes viral.
This one's popular.
yeah.
This would be might be our most
We're
popular
going.
one.
This podcast is going public.
They
tomorrow.
wanted
It's
We're going
viral.
No,
you
we're going
fucking-
public then viral.
Yeah, you have
That's
to go
what we decided
viral.
to do.
Yeah.
they wanted us to continue posting on OnlyFans. They're like, you'll post
Like
it.
your feet or just.
No, like just stand up reels. They're like, put your reels on OnlyFans.
Has anyone gone far doing that or no?
I mean, I think that there are certain people that make passive income, but most of them are hot women.
Yeah,
Sexy ladies.
But hot women comedians?
Yeah, like
Okay.
the comedians that I know who've done well on OnlyFans are also just like, there's no doubt that, and I'm not trying to take away from their
Yeah, you are.
good stand
You
up.
are.
Remember what you
are.
said earlier?
But they're hot.
You would never book them on a show.
I have-
yeah. Remember you said they're not funny. They're just get stuff because
we
they're
bleeped
hot.
that part out though.
Yeah.
Yeah, women are not funny. We heard what you said.
I didn't say that.
We're not like that.
It's fucked up.
No,
They got sponsored by Papa John.
fuck.
this
Daughter John. Daughter John has her own OnlyFans.
This episode
Yeah, remember
is
you
brought
said
to you
the
by
pieces that-
sexism and racism
and Daughter John.
And navel piercings.
and Australia's
just wanted to
naval.
fit in.
Greg, have you been in any other countries?
No.
Immediately, Greg's like, no.
I've never left the
No.
country.
He's never left the country. It's
Oh
all
yeah,
that-
we talked about this.
I've
when we were
hardly
going to
left the
Fargo.
Midwest.
Yeah,
I was
you've never-
talking to Greg about the Rugby World Cup. I was like, Japan's on a really big run right now, and he was like, "Oh, I've never been there."
I ain't never been
Neither we, Greg.
He was like, "Yeah, me neither." He was like, "I can't possibly talk about that. I've never been to Japan."
Well, I ain't never been to Japan.
I got a passport last year, but I've just put it in my closet.
Okay.
Is that you or
He bought a passport.
That's me.
He got one.
I bought a passport. You got to buy it.
Did you go buy it from the street? Like
You guys want
gotta-
to see my
I was like,
passport?
how much does it
Yeah.
cost? $100.
You carry your passport with you?
It is a lot. Well, if you fly a lot,
There's
it's way
no-
easier to have your passport
I
than
mean,
your
there's
ID.
no way that's a current passport.
No, it expires in February. But I took it.
This thing does not scan.
You better.
It doesn't. No,
you
but I
better
just
start
went to,
getting a new one.
I
dude.
just went to Mexico,
Do you know that
With
I had
that.
one like this?
and they were
What
Because
pissed.
I
is
lost
it?
my ID, so I had a
Show
passport.
the camera some of his info.
No. I had a passport this bad, and I was about to board to Mexico in 2013, and they turned me around.
Really?
Yeah, and it was the Delta lady. I was like, "Come on!" I was like, "I'm going right now. I'm going for work. Like I have to. There's 1,000 spring breakers waiting for me." And she said, "Sir, we can't do anything." So then I tried again with a different airline, and I got on.
Yeah, American Airlines. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
This thing was.
No,
I,
Yeah, Delta was
feel
what
like
turned
he's
me away.
just-
I took it.
Aero Mexico was how I boarded because
And some places you have to have your passport can't expire for 6 months.
yeah,
Mexico doesn't give a shit. They're like,
it's super backed up right
come
now.
on
too.
in. Really?
What are
good
other
Well, because they don't want
passports?
you to get stuck there.
No, the migrants.
Oh,
What are other countries like? Is it cool? Is it bad?
they're awesome.
bad, dude. It's not America.
Right. That's why I don't leave. That's why I don't
Hey,
leave.
wait, have you gone anywhere? or no?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't. I was in Madrid for like 20 hours 5 years ago. I went to Budapest and I've been to Turkey, and then I've been to Mexico, but I haven't been anywhere else.
Do you get a boob job in Turkey?
I got my calf implants.
You can get free boob jobs there, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about deboobed?
D-boob?
You can get.
Yeah, like I have too much boob.
Yeah, I'm trying to get deboob myself.
Can you deboob me, Doc?
Yeah, I think I was gonna get a tummy tuck. Ever since my belly piercing, I need to get a tummy tuck.
Can I get a tummy tuck and a deboobing?
it scary getting surgery in like a foreign country that you know is?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, imagine that. I've never even been to another country. I'm not going to go there and let them deboob me.
You would if it was free.
Free
I
deboobing.
keep trying to chime in, and he keeps saying deboob. And I have to laugh more. It's debilitating.
Deboobing.
The boobies.
Debubiating.
It's deboobiating.
What's the favorite country you went to when you were a kid?
When I was a kid,
Oh, here we go.
I don't know. Belize?
Belize was quite nice. When I was a child, we were going to. It was there or Disney World.
He met the president of Belize. He's just going with
I
his
never
dad as
went-
the ambassador. He's just meeting presidents,
I
going
never
to the
went.
kingdoms.
I never went to Disney World.
Never went to Disney World. I was in Chile.
I was too busy going to Argentina. Thank you.
I was visiting the royal palace.
You have got to see what they can do to
My
your
dad took
deboobings.
me on a trip to Belize to kill a mine owner. It was
Can you-
awesome.
All of a sudden, I'm in a general's truck, just patiently waiting for my dad to assassinate everyone.
Papa, shoot the rifle so we can go to the beach. Papa.
And you can believe that.
Dad, every country they went to, his dad would leave at 2:30 in the morning and come back
Papa,
2 days
please
later.
don't kill the president today. I want to go to the beach.
The best way to tell if his dad was CIA was where was he after 9/11?
I don't know.
I know where he was. He was in France, of course.
Philly.
Your dad has to study abroad for 6 months after.
He went to Guatemala several times.
Oh my gosh.
Came back with dengue fever and laid on our couch for like 10 days. He probably was poisoned.
The only way he could get better was to hop in that country club pond.
Yeah.
the
Pull
only
out
way
some
to feel
turtles. Get back to the
Yeah,
basics.
Back to the basics.
Go back to
Start
Meadows.
pulling out turtles. Be like, oh, I feel like myself again.
Meadows
Good
Country
again.
Club. It was a good time.
Country club life.
My dad did get dengue fever once.
Dengue.
What is dengue fever?
It's like a mosquito-borne illness.
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Were you in the country with him, or he just came
No,
back
he like
from work?
came back from Guatemala going.
Dude, he really was in Guatemala.
He went kayaking with a bunch of his buddies in Guatemala and came
Sure.
back and he was like
Kayaking.
Yeah.
he was
Navy SEAL.
It's like when guys go on hunting trips to cheat on their wife.
Right.
kayaking.
But
Can I
instead,
The
he's just
kayaking is
lying.
lovely in
He's just
Guatemala.
lying about working for the government.
There's several very nice rivers in Guatemala to kayak.
Dad comes back with one puller of him by a kayak with just face paint.
Yeah. Why are you wearing camo face paint? We're kayaking.
It's a kayak thing, son.
Let me take out the raccoons.
That's not a life jacket. That's a bulletproof vest. Yeah, helps me float. God, I have.
Greg, where are you going to go this year for Christmas?
The Midwest.
Ohio, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Ohio.
Visit your family.
Yeah, they're waiting.
Do you go Christmas shopping with that big check you get?
I'm currently waiting for the right moment to get
You're
the Christmas.
running out of
gig.
moments.
I know. I haven't gone yet.
I am currently
Quickly running out of moments.
I go shopping for the women in my family first because
Okay.
the men don't really care.
No, there isn't
Yeah.
a single man in my family that cares
No.
about Christmas.
Same. It's gloves, scarf,
Yep.
or a fake Patagonia.
I got my dad some Carhartt overalls. I saw Kyle in his, and I was like, my dad needs those.
Oh, nice.
It's the perfect day for him.
Or get him like a
Really
laser scope.
cold.
A laser?
One of those
Oh, he's
laser
already
scopes.
got all that.
I think he needs a laser.
You think he's got so many guns?
Dad has a panic room.
You have
For
no
sure.
idea how many lasers.
It's so awesome.
He's got a bug out bag in his car.
Rock.
Yeah, in the roof of his car. It's like pretty tightly packed. I saw
Have
it.
you ever made a bug out bag?
Yeah, I have one at my house.
Really?
Yeah, my.
Are
dad-
you like a we keep water, canned food kind of guy?
My dad is.
But
you
that
learned from
kind of
him.
rubbed off on you.
Well, yeah, like he gave me the bug out bag. Like he sent it to me.
Nice.
So when the world ends, everyone's gonna be like, Chris, what are we gonna do? And I'll have been gone.
And you're like, I have a show in Minnesota.
no, I'll be
Yeah.
Greg's like, stop playing video games.
I've got to do a weekend at the Ha
more game
Corral.
of Overwatch, please. I gotta be this hamster.
Is this a good time to ask you, Greg? I don't know what a bug out bag is.
It's like God, this man is farting his
That
ass
wasn't
off.
me. That was.
Someone's just moving furniture in the back. He looks back at Alex.
I will fart though.
A bug out bag is a zombie bag. It's the end of the world bag. It's got like canned foods, water, knives. Mine has like a Nintendo Switch and like leaves.
Not even the power cord.
Leaves from your first camping trip? Like when you lost your virginity, you have like a leaf?
Couple leaves.
Some dry leaves.
There was
Why leaves?
you start a fire exactly.
Yeah, you can't find kindling anywhere else.
Stupid.
It would be impossible.
One thing I know about survival is bring leaves with you.
Bear Grylls. Of course, we have our leaves here.
Like the definition
Little
of don't
pay on
bring
'em.
sand to the beach. Greg shows
The whole
up
bag.
camping.
A backpack full of
Never
leaves.
in a bag of his own leaves.
Yeah, he heads to the woods with
God
leaves.
damn it. I brought my bag of leaves.
No one told me there was going to be sand here.
I'm Bear Grylls, and I'm going to survive here with 4 feet of rope and 5 leaves.
Your camping show would be so on fire.
It would be something.
Man versus child with Greg Kennedy.
Man versus car camping. Is the cars right there? I'm not even in the wilderness.
Have you gone camping?
Yeah, I don't like camping though.
Dang.
Yeah, I would be like in a camper.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
I'd be like in a tent.
It's fun.
But I don't like tent camping.
It's fun.
It sucks.
I love camping.
You love camping too.
I go backpacking for days at a time.
Next time you go, take some leaves. It changes everything. It'll be a really good
I bring
experience.
leaves.
Just lay on them. This is nice. This is
I
like
bring
a bed.
leaves. I bring weed leaves camping.
Our one friend comes camping with us.
You know that's illegal.
Our one friend who comes camping with us all the time, he never brings a pillow, and he just piles his clothes together and sleeps on them like a pillow, and then he wakes up every morning and he goes, my neck hurts.
When I go backpacking, I just put your clothes inside of a stuff sack, and that's your pillow.
Stuff sack. Yeah, I did that earlier.
What's a stuff sack?
The stuff sack's where you like stuff all
you
your
fuck
shit.
a sack full of leaves.
It's a
dude.
sack.
Stick your dick in it.
It's a sack. You stuff all your shit in.
You never fucked a sack?
You ain't never gone camping and brought your fuck sack with you? You stuff your dick in there.
You don't know nothing. That's crazy.
Is it like a sleeping bag full of leaves?
Something?
You can put anything in a stuff sack.
I don't know how much sleeping you're going to be doing.
I feel like this is taking a turn like into the movie Deliverance.
Those leaves are gonna wake up.
That's a great time. That's a good vibe movie.
That's a good vibe movie.
Yeah.
Good vibes. In
Is that when
movie.
you got into camping when you were 12?
I saw
watching
that and I was
film?
like, that could be nice. That could be awfully nice. That looks tremendous.
I want to make the noises of a pig.
Yeah, I want to squeal like a pig.
Oh God, God.
Terrifying.
What?
Yeah. Well, I go camping all the time. You try to keep Deliverance out of your head when you're camping.
Yeah.
It's too iconic.
Yeah.
Not even in a good way.
No.
Everyone
knows that shit.
Down.
What's the dumbest thing you forgot to bring with you when you went camping?
Tent poles.
But you brought the
poles.
tent.
Brought the tent. No tent poles.
What's the next move?
pretty
then?
good.
Like you got to the top of the campsite. What do you do?
It dumped rain that night. I just made a fire and sat next to the fire for the whole night.
And how did the fire go when it was raining?
Leaves.
You got to get it real big. It was fine. The fire was huge. I just like kept the fire going. It was really big. And then eventually I was like, knocked on my friend's tent and I was like, can I come in there, please?
Now that I'm all wet, can I come in here and ruin this?
And then I slept in there and it was nice.
At that point, is it like it's like a bad set? You're like, I can't do this anymore.
Sitting in the rain.
You're already there.
I feel like I used to be like that about bad sets. Now when I'm having a bad set, I'm like, all right, time for everybody to have a bad time.
I just grabbed a
don't
That
bottle.
happens after a certain amount of years. Yeah,
I
for
grabbed
sure.
a good
Bad
amount of
sets don't
whiskey
care.
too.
I don't
just
care
had to
anymore.
get hammered.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
I'm
like, oh, you guys are having a bad time? I'm having a bad time now.
I'm going to go home soon. It doesn't matter.
Unless it's like in front of people who haven't seen you in a minute or something like that, or like
Right.
friends that have
Even
had
then,
great-
I'm taking down the ship. I don't care. Am I hosting the show? Sure, I'm taking her down. Let's go.
I start crying. I just sit down and I start crying.
That would be pretty
I
funny.
sit
man.
on the stage.
and
That would be so good.
my legs are really spread out. Like
Yeah.
I look like a baby.
Or you just sit Indian style, like on the ground of the stage.
I throw the
yet-
mic
What,
down.
what else do you guys want?
I've yet to bomb, so
Yeah, I wouldn't. What are you guys talking about? What's bombing?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I do well every
Greg's
time.
like I'm a prolific comic.
I do
Not
well
sure.
every time.
Do the same set every time. It's easy.
Do the same 8 minutes.
Party people, let me hear you make some noise.
Find what works and stick to it.
we just did a quarter of Greg's set.
There's a lot of waving. Lots of waving, lots of wasting time.
The animation is very good.
Yeah. You gotta waste time up there when you don't have jokes.
Trust me, I know.
You jump, you slide tackle a guy.
Yeah. Y'all don't know.
What's something that you a wild thing at a comedy show you hope someone charges you? I would like to see that happen to you.
To me?
Yeah.
Would
do you
you
think
take him down or?
Yeah.
If someone came at me,
Yeah.
they just fucked up. Because I'm not the one.
You try to Chris Rock me, I'm not playing.
I know.
Greg Sparta kicks them into a well. And
I got built.
Snaps their arm in like a half second.
I ain't the one.
I got built-in rage. Women have hurt me.
Your
Yeah?
boot is still on the guy's back and you finish your set.
Yeah.
For me, it wouldn't matter.
You thought you could?
My dad would snipe them.
Don't go to
my dad would
Colorado.
kill
with
you.
your
My
hands in the
papa
back.
comes to every show just in case I get heckled. As
Even when you think he's not, he's there.
soon as a heckler starts,
I really feel like someone comes on the stage, you have to punch them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like if someone got close to me, I feel like I would be so scared and threatened because I don't like people.
I would use the.
I would
you
be
never
like-
know until it happens, but I would use the stool.
Oh, I would grab Mike's stand and wield it like a mace.
Back up.
I would be like Sauron in the beginning of the Lord of the Rings. That guy would come up, I would take him out, and then I would head into the crowd.
Yeah, you start taking.
I'd be like, oh, you come up here?
You hope the rest of the audience likes you enough from the beginning of your set that they jump on the person too.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody better fucking come save me.
I would reverse Will Smith, the whole audience. I'd come in there and I'd smack everybody.
Coming after me on stage.
Come after me.
After I've been deboobed. I'm in my athletic prime right now.
I've been up here bombing for 5 minutes, and you're going to come up on stage? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Do you guys want that to happen? You don't want that to happen.
No,
No.
it's a hard enough job as it is.
Is it?
Being this good.
Yeah. It is. We are good.
We have a tougher job than doctors.
Dr.
What are you gonna eat?
And it's more important.
What?
What are you gonna eat on Christmas? Like for the holidays? Like what are you the most looking forward to eat? We know it's Italian beef, but what else?
Treats. Cookie treats.
His mom's really good at baking.
Really?
Brownie
Yeah.
treats.
I'd love to meet her.
Shout out Jamie.
Treats. Oh yeah, Chris met my parents.
His mom's Jamie.
My
That
mom's
is
name
his mom.
Jamie Kennedy.
Jamie Kennedy.
And then my dad is crazy.
Yeah, he's awesome. He fed me a ghost pepper.
Yeah.
And didn't tell you?
No, he like snuck me a ghost pepper, and he's like,
And just thought it was hilarious?
Chris drank a whole gallon of milk.
oh man, I was fucked up. I was sick for a day.
And then
Come
Chris-
on, I
Chris
can't
was like-
imagine those farts. And you were okay with it? You're like, I'll come back and visit again?
I loved Greg's dad, but I won't be eating any food that I don't make
Is
myself.
it a joke to do that?
Well, it wasn't. It
It's a
wasn't really a
crazy
joke.
prank.
That's
What
just
it,
how he eats.
what it was there was leftover pizza, and Greg and I came back from our show, and we were like, let's have some pizza, and then we had some pizza, and one of the pieces had a ghost pepper on it for his dad,
That's just how he rolls.
because his dad likes to shit lava every day.
Like a roulette pizza where like just one of
Basically.
them has ghost pepper?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
took one bite of the roulette
Dude,
pizza,
we gotta try that.
and I looked at Greg, and I was like, Greg,
And then he woke up the next day
something ain't right.
and he's like, man, my dad was like, you ate one of the damn ghost peppers, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, that my ghost pepper
over
pizza.
there. It's like,
I was like, oh shit, Chris, you fucked up.
Greg's dad is awesome.
He's a crazy hillbilly.
Yeah, he's from Kentucky.
Nice.
You ate on them damn ghost pepper, didn't you, crip?
That's exactly how it sounded.
And then we left.
And I had to pull over like 4 times on the ride home.
That's so bad.
Greg, I gotta go
Oh,
spray.
it's a nightmare.
I gotta go spray hot fart.
I was laughing it up.
It hurt.
Chris was chugging milk. His eyes were watering, and I was just like watching Netflix. I was like, yeah, you should have thought about this.
Before you asked me for pizza.
Yeah, don't ask me for stuff.
It was tough.
You're in the prank house.
Yeah. Your parents have a prank house. It's like a reverse Bam
think we'd
Margera,
bring you over
where
to
the parents prank you.
I'm gonna give
They
you
prank
what you
Bam
need.
now that he's on drugs.
Today I'm gonna wake up Greg and fucking beat his ass with a skateboard.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was like growing up.
I'm going to my sister's on Christmas Eve. She makes lasagna. And it's the best lasagna, like
Famous Persian
on
dish.
Christmas.
yeah, famous Persian lasagna. It's a lamb in the lasagna.
Ooh, a whole lamb,
Yeah,
bones and all.
but it's
They
like
let it grow. The
Yeah.
lamb starts as a baby. They build the lasagna
hooves.
around.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have lamb dick in the lasagna.
Yes.
The worst part about it is she makes so much, 2 trays, and there's only 8 of us on Christmas Eve, and I take half of it home, and little by little,
Eat the
3 in the
wiener.
morning, I'm watching Netflix, and I just
Lasagna.
reheat.
Lamb
Yeah.
wiener sounds good now.
And I have like a lasagna hangover on Christmas Day.
Oh man,
Damn, lasagna on Christmas, that's wild.
I'm gonna eat
No, we eat
tamales.
lasagna on Christmas. too.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, our family should meet.
It's like ham and potatoes.
We do
We're very
tamales and
basic.
pozole on Christmas Eve.
From Chile, from when your dad was assassinating everyone.
No, it's like my family friend. We go to their house.
My
Okay.
dad
And
learned
they're-
how to make this when he was studying abroad.
All right.
And we make tamales and pozole. It's really good. And we drink a bunch of tequila and get hammered. It's a good time.
All right. This has been Chris and Kyle Explore the Universe, episode
7.
7.
The Cristiano Ronaldo episode.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Go
Whatever
Broncos.
holiday that you like, that's
That's the one we're celebrating.
Like-
Happy
yeah.
Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa. Santa is real.
Is Santa?
Santa's not Israel. Santa is real.
Santa supports Israel.
So Santa supports
Santa
Israel.
Santa supports Israel.
Yep, Santa's a Zionist.
We
Yeah.
stand with everyone, though.
Yeah, we like everybody.
Yeah.
and pray to your gods because the rapture is coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Merry Christmas. The end of the world is nigh.
Tell your parents you love them, and we love you.
We're all gonna die.
And that's it. All right. Thank you.